Hello, it's Alex J Audios here. Um, I'm still trying to work my way around YouTube, and I don't know how to put a picture up on YouTube, so for now, I'm just going to be showing a picture on my laptop. Just a disclaimer, this art does not belong to me, and also, I did not write a script, so I will be improvising while doing this. But it's a Deku X listener comfort audio, and I also apologize for the noise in the background. My sister is doing some housework, and I can't stop her from blasting her music and everything. So, I also wanted to say this might mention self-harm and maybe even suicide. So, also if you suffer with these, I recommend you go get help, please. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. After school, you and Deku had promised to meet up by the stairway. So, whenever he's looking frantically for you when he didn't see you were there, he gets very worried. He looks all around the school for you until he finally finds you in an abandoned classroom all by yourself, crying in the corner with earbuds in your ears. He quickly gives you a hug with a tight squeeze, trying to reassure you everything's going to be okay. But Deku says, "Hey, what's wrong? Listener, you can tell me anything, you know that, right?" You say, "I'm fine," even though you know you're not, and you know he knows you're not because he literally just saw you crying. Deku pulls the earbuds out of your ears ever so gently and looks you straight in the eyes and says, "Please tell me the truth, listener. I'm here to listen. I've known you for a while, but you've never really opened up to me. I mean, I get if you don't want to, because, we've only been really acquaintances and not very close friends, but I'm always here for you, and you know that." In your mind, you're going, "Of course I know you're here for me, but I don't want to be a burden to you, because these are my issues, not yours." As if Deku knew what you were thinking, he gives you a tighter hug, trying to make sure that he didn't hug you too tightly, and also trying to reassure you at the same time. You look at him, and you notice there are tears in his eyes. He says, "Why can't you just trust me? All I want is to help you." I'm sorry, that sounds like a guilt trip. Well, I just really want to make sure you're okay. So if you're not comfortable telling me, it's okay. Just, I'm just here to comfort you. Whatever you want." Before he could finish the rest of the words he was going to say, you pull him in for a kiss, noticing that the green-haired boy was blushing ever so, like a crimson tomato. He backs away for a second, looking at you again, very nervous. You say, would you mind, staying with me for a little longer? I know I shouldn't have just kissed you, especially when I was just crying, but it's the only thing I knew to do, the only way to get you to shut up, and the only way to, make my mind slow down for a second, so I hope you didn't mind." Deku is his face is still very red, but he tries to hide it with a smile and gives you a hug. Yet again. You try not to, but you can't help to cry gently into his chest letting out all of your pain. And Deku notices your arm. He notices there are cuts on it. He asks you, not trying to be rude and definitely not trying to disrupt your mood or make it even worse, but he says, are you harming yourself? You quickly pull down your sleeve and say no and laugh it off as if it was a joke. Then something unexpected happened. He grabs your hand and forcibly pulls up your sleeves, noticing there are deep cuts on your arms. And some of them were even bleeding now, where he jerked up on your sleeve so hard. He starts crying. He's like, listener, you could have come to me about this. You didn't have to do this. You look away, knowing what you did was wrong. But it's like you couldn't stop. Deku just hugs you tighter, saying, I will always be here for you. If you want, you can come to my dorm tonight, and we'll watch a nice movie, and we'll eat some ice cream. Hopefully that'll make you feel better. And when you're ready, maybe you can talk to somebody professional about this. I mean, I'm not forcing you because I know you wouldn't want to talk about that stuff. I used to go through it myself, so I kind of know if you don't want to talk about it. But at least let me be able to make you feel better a little bit by at least watching a movie. Before he could say anything else, you automatically say yes. A movie sounds nice. And for some reason, you were compelled to give him a kiss. So you did it. Yet again, the boy gets very flustered. You laugh. You've never seen him like this before. Normally, he was just calm or taking notes during class. But seeing this side of him kind of made you relieved. Okay, so that's the end for this audio. Sorry, I know it was a little short. I hope you don't mind that. I will try my best to be able to do better quality videos in the future. Any characters you guys want, I will try my best to do them if I think I'll be able to voice act them.